Posidonius, also known as Posidonius of Apamea or Posidonius of Rhodes, was a highly influential ancient Greek philosopher, scientist, and historian. Born around 135 BCE in Apamea, Syria, and passing away around 51 BCE, Posidonius was a polymath whose work encompassed a wide range of disciplines including philosophy, astronomy, geography, history, and natural sciences. His contributions significantly shaped the intellectual landscape of the ancient world, and his interdisciplinary approach continues to be appreciated by modern scholars. Early life and education. Posidonius was born in Apamea, a Hellenistic city in the Seleucid Kingdom, known for its cultural and intellectual vibrancy. His early life in this environment likely fostered his diverse intellectual pursuits. He later moved to Athens, where he studied under the renowned Stoic philosopher Panaetius, who was a leading figure in the Stoic school during that period. Panaetius's teachings, which included an openness to incorporating ideas from other philosophical traditions, had a profound influence on Posidonius. After completing his education, Posidonius embarked on extensive travels throughout the Mediterranean world. His journeys took him to regions such as Spain, Gaul, modern-day France, and North Africa, where he gathered data and observations that would later inform his geographic and ethnographic works. These travels also allowed him to engage with various cultures and intellectual traditions, enriching his own perspectives and theories, philosophical contributions. As a key figure in the Stoic school of philosophy, Posidonius sought to reconcile and integrate Stoic teachings with those of Plato and Aristotle. He believed in the unity and interconnection of the cosmos, positing that all parts of the universe are related and influence one another. This holistic view extended to his understanding of human nature and ethics. Posidonius made significant contributions to the understanding of the human soul, ethics, and natural law. He emphasized the importance of reason and the harmony between human actions and the cosmos. According to Posidonius, the soul consists of rational and irrational parts, with reason playing a crucial role in guiding ethical behavior. He also argued that emotions are not inherently negative, but should be regulated by reason to achieve a virtuous life. One of his notable philosophical ideas was the concept of cosmic sympathy, which suggested that all elements of the universe are interconnected and can influence one another. This idea had implications for understanding natural phenomena, human emotions, and social interactions. Posidonius's philosophical works were influential in shaping the thought of later Stoic philosophers and contributed to the development of Neoplatonism. Scientific and geographic work. Posidonius was renowned for his work in astronomy and geography. He made significant strides in measuring the Earth and understanding celestial phenomena. One of his most famous achievements was his attempt to measure the circumference of the Earth. Using a method similar to that of Eratosthenes, Posidonius measured the angle of the sun's elevation at two different locations, Rhodes and Alexandria, and calculated the Earth's circumference. Although his measurements were not entirely accurate, they were a commendable effort in the ancient world and demonstrated his commitment to empirical observation and mathematical analysis. In addition to his work on the Earth's dimensions, Posidonius made important contributions to the study of meteorology and oceanography. He studied the influence of the moon on tides and proposed theories about the nature of comets. His observations and theories on these subjects were valuable in advancing the understanding of natural phenomena in the ancient world. Posidonius's geographical works included detailed descriptions of the known world, combining empirical observations with theoretical insights. He was among the first to suggest the idea of climatic zones, dividing the Earth into regions based on latitude and climate. This concept was a precursor to the modern understanding of climate and geography. Historical writings. Posidonius's historical writings were highly regarded by his contemporaries and have been influential in shaping the historiography of the ancient world. His most famous work, Histories, covered the period from 146 BCE to 86 BCE and was a continuation of Polybius's Histories. Although much of his historical work is lost, fragments and references in the writings of later historians such as Strabo, Diodorus Siculus, and Pliny the Elder provide insights into his approach and content. In his historical writings, Posidonius combined a rigorous empirical approach with philosophical analysis. He aimed to understand not only the events of history, but also the underlying causes and principles that shaped them. This approach reflected his broader philosophical perspective, which emphasized the interconnectedness of all aspects of the cosmos. One of Posidonius's notable historical contributions was his account of the Celtic tribes in Gaul. He provided detailed descriptions of their customs, social structures, and interactions with the Roman Empire. His ethnographic observations were valuable sources of information for later historians and contributed to the understanding of Celtic culture in antiquity, legacy, and influence. Despite the loss of many of his works, Posidonius's influence endured through the writings of later scholars who cited and built upon his ideas. His interdisciplinary approach and efforts to harmonize different philosophical traditions left a lasting impact on the intellectual landscape of the ancient world. His contributions to philosophy, science, and history underscored his status as one of the most versatile and influential thinkers of his time. Posidonius's philosophical ideas were particularly influential in the development of Stoicism and Neoplatonism. His concept of cosmic sympathy and his emphasis on the interconnection of all things resonated with later philosophers who sought to integrate Stoic and Platonic ideas. His work also influenced early Christian thinkers, who appreciated his ethical teachings and his view of the cosmos as a harmonious whole. In the field of science, Posidonius's empirical approach and his contributions to astronomy, geography, and meteorology were significant milestones. His attempts to measure the Earth and his theories on natural phenomena laid the groundwork for future scientific advancements. Although some of his measurements were inaccurate, his methods demonstrated the importance of observation and mathematical analysis in scientific inquiry. In historiography, Posidonius's rigorous and analytical approach set a standard for later historians. His efforts to understand the causes and principles underlying historical events influenced the methodology of historians such as Strabo and Pliny the Elder. His ethnographic descriptions of various cultures provided valuable insights into the diversity of the ancient world. Conclusion: Posidonius's contributions to philosophy, science, and history underscore his status as one of the most versatile and influential thinkers of his time. His work laid the groundwork for future advancements in these fields and continues to be studied and appreciated by scholars today. Through his interdisciplinary approach and his commitment to understanding the interconnectedness of all aspects of the cosmos, Posidonius left a lasting legacy that has endured for centuries. His ideas continue to inspire and inform contemporary discussions in philosophy, science, and the humanities, highlighting the enduring relevance of his work in the modern world.